Woof.
Now what we're going to do is one last thing. This is what's very important. Very, very important for this new season. Is we're going to go over to our friend here at the refinery and talk to her. We're going to talk to Vera here. Now, you see some new items here, huh? Purified saltpeter, planetary gear sets, worm drives. Yeah. We're going to collect these. So, there's new craftable goods. So let's take a quick look. So you got all your normal stuff that you can get raw materials and craft. You still have, you know, your wood tar, your cog wheels, sheet glass, all these typical things. You know, you can craft your shellac. You can make shellac from different things. But to get your lacquer, it takes 5 shellacks. So we know how that goes. You know, to get your dry casting sand, it takes 5 casting sands, and so forth and so on. But we got new stuff now. So we have these worm drives. We see a worm drive you build with screw mechanisms. It takes 5 of those to build a worm drive. The other thing is it takes a little bit longer to build these than some of the other things. Planetary gear sets takes 5 cogwheels. So there you go. Crude saltpeter takes 5 saltpeter. So see these things that we had thousands of that we didn't know what we're going to be doing with? Well, now we do. And what's this? Quick lime takes 5 limes. So now we got our 4 new items. You know, our 4 new premium items. So we got the premium screw mechanism. We got the premium cogwheel, which is the planetary gear set. You got your premium saltpeter, which is your purified, and you got your premium quick lime, which is your lime. They all take 5 of the other. Now, here is the thing that I'm most excited about, is you can build freaking torsion springs and precision drilling bits. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't know what else to say. This is pretty freaking awesome. Now, these take a long time to build. Look at the work time on these. 30 minutes a piece. So to build torsion springs, you can see we need planetary gear sets, which I've already built some of. And we need wood pitch. So there you go. We built some. And pretty freaking awesome. Then we also have precision drilling bits. Again, these take 30 minutes a piece to build. So yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? And that's the first part of great news. So this can potentially be a little bit easier than trying to go out and plunder forts and you only get 2 of these or 2 of these. A little bit easier to build the things if you got the resources to do it. So heck yes. Now we got some other new items here too. Look at this. Got several new items. We have worm volatile napalm. And this is built from a lot of premium stuff. This is built from dry casting sand, quick lime, worm's breath, and naphtha, which we haven't even looked at yet. Well, we'll look at it now. Here's your naphtha. Naphtha is built from quick lime and dry casting sand. And then to, build the worm volatile napalm, we need more quick lime and dry casting sand along with the naphtha and worm's breath. So it gets real expensive to refine down to this stuff, so you don't want to be building too many of those. Next up, you have eel sturdy ropes. And these take eel's twine and sinew string. You remember the sinew string that we didn't know what the heck we were going to be needing it for? Well, now you know. It's going into this. You have a worm drive, you have plate glass. All of that goes in to make this. Now you have gannet concentrated niter or niter, which is kind of your extension of the gannet saltpeter. And you can see it takes the saltpeter, takes rubber, purified saltpeter, lacquer. So it takes those and we can build it. Now you've got Orca intricate apparatus. Well, again, that's a extension of Orca's mechanism. We're getting deep here, folks. This is how this is. But we have Orca's mechanisms. We have torsion springs that go in there. The planetary gear sets and wood pitch all goes in there. Interestingly, you can also build rubber. Interesting stuff. You can also build rubber. So that's cool. Quite cool. And it just takes lacquer and purified saltpeter. I mean, I say just, but still, yeah, you can build rubber. So it looks like we're going to probably be needing a lot of rubber this season. Yeah, so there you go. There's all of our new items. I think what I want to do, I don't know if I've already built any of this. I need to go, we have one last thing to look at to see what's new. And we're going to go check. We need to go over, I know we're in St. Anne, but we're going to go check out and see what is new over in jolly old Telok, Penjarah. We're going to see what's new with Admiral Ramah. So let's do a couple of things here. Okay. We're first going to run down the dock here and go see our counterpart. Here at the end of the road in the refinery and see what he's got for me. See, he's still building stuff. This is how long it takes to build precision drill bits and the eel rope. It takes a while. So we're going to collect what we can collect. We got some of this, so we got some sturdy ropes and some naphtha and some precision drilling bits. So he's working hard for us. So that's good. Now, we're going to go over in a second and see Ramah. But first, let's just double check. We're going to go over here and see Ramah's sister. I'm going to double check my laboratory right quick and see if we need to get anything to build in here. We do have some black snuff to collect. What kind of materials do we have? We have blue lotus. Let's make some more blue lotus. Opium. All right, now let's go see Yanita's sister here. Now, I don't usually go see Yanita's sister. Houma Nara, I don't particularly, this is one of my least favorite characters in the game. I'm not a big fan of this character for whatever reason. I just don't jive with this character.
For me?
And so let's look real quick and see if she has anything different in the black market than her sister does. And it doesn't look like she does. All the same stuff, same weapons. So these are identical. You're going to find the same stuff. If you prefer to deal with Houma here, then by all means, you can...
I'll take silver.
By all means, you can come over here and deal with Houma. I just don't like her as good. I much prefer Yanita. It's obvious they're sisters. They look a lot alike. They just are done up differently. But we're going to go see our good friend Admiral Ramah and see what she has for sale.
Everyone is looking
And that should mostly cover what's out there. There's probably some new stuff for sale at some different outposts, and I'll just kind of figure that out as I go. But let's see what Admiral Ramah's got here for sale. So again, you can get upgrade parts for what I'm guessing is that black? Can't tell if that's Black Lotus or which that is. But you can get that. You can get Ramah's Legacy. Got some other stuff. You can buy some jade, but I don't think this is the same jade that we need for what we're doing in the game. But now, blueprint-wise, Ramah's Ambition, not worth it. It's not strong enough. Ramah's Legacy, which is much better. You can buy the blueprint for that. I think it's 1,000 Blue Lotus Opium is what I think it is. You can get the blueprint for Langrage barrels. If I'm saying it looked like language, but it's Langrage barrels. So what does this do? Increases charge rate of torn cells by 8%. Increases duration of torn cells. So again, a potentially useful furniture for ramming builds. Several pieces of useful furniture for ramming builds. Then you have Density Furnace, which increases charge rate of flooded status and duration of flooded status. So that may be useful on your flooding builds. You know, charges up quicker, lasts longer. Another useful piece of furniture. Now we have Kinkle's Laboratory. I've heard of this one, but I haven't seen what it does. So this increases mortar area of effect. It increases armor rating of equipped armor by 5%, which is pretty nice, as well as damage to structures. So that's got some interesting stuff. Is it going to be worth the slot, though? If you're building for defense, maybe. And then here's the Lamari Makanan, which is crew stamina recovery, maximum stamina, and increases torn cells charge speed. So again, good for ramming builds when you're going to be trimming a lot. So lots of good stuff. And then you've got either a East Indies helm lease or an open. Looks like the open is silver snuff, and I'm guessing, yeah, it's Black Lotus Opium for the East Indies helm lease. So yeah, there's a couple things here I'm interested in. Maybe the Kinkle's Laboratory. I think I've already got a Lamari Makanan, I think. If I don't, we may be interested in buying that. And maybe the Density Furnace. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay. So that's what Ramah has for us. So here's what we want to do. As far as what we know about that is new, that's the new stuff and who's selling it. Now, I'm not going to go into, and that's a good point from Vlad there, that you can farm some of these items, some of these new items from different world events, like farming naphtha from Convoy. So lots of stuff other that's going on where some of these new items you may be able to farm, but as far as buying them and producing them yourself, that's where you get it all from. And so that's what's new at basically at St. Anne and at Telok, Penjarah. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to receive notifications of future videos, just ring the bell. Until next time, Tater Dawg says, woof.